Okay, since the last video, a load of work's been done. You might be able to spot some of it already, but I'll run you through it all because there's more to it than just this what you can see basically. So basically the rear quarter now has had a little bit more work, not a lot, but a little bit more work just to get these sort of sections in line with the wheel. This one's alright, this one still sticks out a bit far, so it still comes a bit further in the wheel than it should do, but I'll be cutting that back because it's actually through to the first layer of fiberglass basically, so probably a tiny little hole in the corner there, about there. So basically I'm going to have to just redesign that little section just a little bit before I go through any further, but eventually will be in line with the outer edge of the wheel. The front wing, I'll come around the wall here. Here we go. So the front wing, as we can see, has got a vent in it. It's bigger than what it was before. I think it looks a bit better, and it's also longer and fits in well with the lines of the car, or will do when it's finished. I can't get the into the section here to cut the metal and everything back yet. I've got to take the whole thing off to do that, but you can see where it's going to go. I'm thinking that styling is pretty good. I like that. The wing itself, I think last video it had some tape on it. Then I put expanding foam over the top of that, which to be honest was really messy, but it did sort of work. Took ages to dry, but got there in the end. Made the shape, rough shape, and then I taped it again, and then put some fiberglass over the top. And obviously I've done some filler work since then as well, but you can see how that's coming along quite nicely. Obviously this isn't anywhere near sort of final, ready for final moulding or anything, but it's you get the idea where it's going. There's now a bigger sort of shoulder here. You'll see from the front in a minute when I show you that, because where it used to look like and where it is now. In fact, I'll go around there now, it'll be easier. Of course, a lot of you will be glad to know the drag lights are gone, or going. This one hasn't gone yet, this one has. Try and get around this angle. Here we go. So basically the drag light's been taken out. This shoulder, as I say, is a lot bigger than what it used to be. It's sort of moderate there and nice and fat there basically. So the light's gone now behind there. I'm going to go for some different lights. I'm thinking perhaps off a Corolla hybrid, the new ones, which is basically like a curved shape and then comes down, something different, or it might be something that sweeps up. I don't know, I haven't fully decided, but I will do at some point. The eagle eye will also notice that the drag grill's gone. It's now with this big hole put in it. This might change design wise a little bit. There's also going to be a bigger splitter that comes around here. This splitter will stay, but there'll be another piece underneath, and that will come around the side here, so this isn't just such a big block. Obviously when the light's in there anyway, it's not going to be a big block anyway, it's going to be a lot better. But yeah, you can see where that's going. The fitment again, it's quite good with the wheel. If anything, the wheel sits very slightly too far in perhaps, but it's literally next to none, so I'm not worried about that. I can flat that and do that on the final mould. If you compare it to this side, this side looks a bit dead now, doesn't it? Not very good, does it really, compared to the wide body version. I've got this third wheel on. You can see how much wider the body is, the car is. There you go, that's now on. And I've also been doing some work on the boot build, actually before that. The lights here, this used to have the section here went across the light, just a very slight bad boy, and then it came down here and met that. I've changed it all, so this was all just fiberglass in, wasn't done very well to be honest. Look, as you can see, the original flip paint colour, I didn't do that very well. So this time I'm getting it all properly done, flatted back. The boot's slightly open at the moment, but basically the light will go different shape basically in there, a bit more aggressive looking, but I'm going to weld it in this time. And the bottom piece, which is going to go slightly higher, is going to be sort of built into the bumper, and this is going to be extended as well to meet the tailgate, rather than having the tailgate extended. It's just a better option basically. Yes, we've been working on the boot build. So first of all, I'll put on the picture basically that I had to get rid of the old one that was in there. Took out the rear seats because I had some Jag XF rear seats in here. left the Jag XF front seats in here, but what I'm basically working on is a wall. So I'm ditching the rears completely. I'm going to have, I think, 6 12s, probably sealed because I haven't got room for a ported. I was trying to go for 4 12s ported, but the shape of the car is like really weird, so everything's kind of nothing. You can't fit any boxes in really, so I basically had to make my own box. It's either going to be 4 ported 12s, which could happen, or 6 sealed ones. I'm not sure yet, but it's not a out and out base car or anything, so it's just got to sound nice. So 6 12s might be a good shout. I do like the sound of sealed anyway, so I might go for that. I was making these panels, so I made the bottom section. This piece is here. This is like had a frame made, probably see in there, frame made in there. There's also a tube, like a square piece of tube basically behind here. This is a template for one of the sides. Obviously there's going to be side over there, side over there, over there for now. There's a tube there which all the cables go through, so I haven't got to mess about trying to get them through weird small gaps when the wall's done. You can see where all the interior panels have all gone, they've all disappeared. Fan behind me there. I basically literally just kept in the bits of panel that I'm going to need. The rest of it I've ditched. They all had cracks and stuff in them anyway. They weren't in the best of shape. They'd all been sticker bombed and all sorts, same as that on the centre console. So yeah, this just needed ditching really, so not to worry. But yeah, that's where I am. So I've done a lot of work, to be honest, lots and lots and lots of work. So yeah, feel free to comment, let me know what you think. It's definitely coming together pretty well. Let me know what you think about headlights, possible options for it. And then yeah, I'll post another video probably next week now, I presume. I've got another couple of nights on it later on the week, and then yeah, that's probably about it this week actually. So yeah, I might not do one this week, but I'll see how we get on. And so there's that shoulder again, look. See how we get on, and I'll yeah, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want to see more and keep an eye on it. Video 5 I think will be up next time.